Hi, this is Dana from CTR Clothing, and what we'd like to discuss today is what to look for in a good missionary suit. The first thing you need to ask yourself is where are you going, and that will determine the climate that you're going to be serving in. And once you have done that, then you can determine what suit you need to pick out. Whether it's a hot climate, a warm climate, an all-season climate, or a cold climate. And with CTR Clothing, we've kind of separated our suits into those categories. The ones that you would have are the traveler and the perfect suit for a colder climate or an all-season. We also have the featherweight suit and the armor suit. The featherweight suit would be more for a warmer or hot climate. And if you have an all-season climate, then maybe you would want to do a mixture of the two, which would be one traveler and one perfect or armor, and then one featherweight suit. So after you have determined where you are going and what the climate is, that will make it easier for you to make a decision on which suit to purchase. The second thing is quality and durability. When you're looking at a missionary suit, you want to consider the fabrics, whether it's a lightweight or a heavyweight, or what the thread count is. And when you think of thread count, you need to think of what bed sheets are like. The higher the thread count, the thicker the fabric. I have a demonstration here that will show you some of our competitors' fabrics and the CTR Clothing. This is a suit that comes from one of our competitors. And I'm just going to take an ordinary flashlight and shine it right through the fabric. You can see that the density of the fabric is not very thick, and this missionary suit would probably not last you a very long time. Now with CTR Clothing, this is one of our CTR Clothing armor fabrics, and it has a really high thread count, and so when I shine the flashlight through it, you'll notice that the light doesn't shine through hardly at all. You would probably get a better wear and better durability out of this CTR Clothing suit. The next thing that you want to look at in your missionary suit is the seams. And the one thing that we do with CTR Clothing, especially in the crotch area, because a lot of missionaries ride bikes, and that's where they get the most wear, is in the seat of the pant of the suit, is we make sure that the seams are double seamed and reinforced to make sure that that crotch area will hold up under the rigors of missionary bike riding. And so we make sure that those seams are double stitched and tightly seamed. The next thing you want to consider is also the fit of the suit. One thing with missionaries is whether they go to a North American mission or maybe a third world country mission, they have a tendency either to put on weight or their body frame changes. So you want to make sure that you allow enough room in the suit that there is some give there, that they may grow a little and have that flexibility. So you want to make sure that you have that flexibility in the suit, that they, as their body frame changes, and if they do change, that they'll have that room that they will be able to still fit in the suit. The last thing with quality and durability is the number of pants that come with the suit. Here at CTR Clothing, what we do is we always make sure that all our suits have 2 pairs of pants. So if you think about how many days there are in a year, there are 365. So when you buy a pair of Levi's and you wear them every single day for 365 days a year, would you expect them to last for that full year? Probably not. So what we do here at CTR Clothing is we make sure that all our suits have 2 pairs of pants to give you that extra long life with your missionary suit. The third thing to consider when purchasing a missionary suit are the features and benefits. And one thing that we do here at CTR Clothing is we make sure our suits have all the benefits that a missionary might need. The first thing that you would look at is the stretch armhole in the back of the suit coat. This allows the missionary to have a little bit more flexibility if they are riding a bike. The second thing is in all of our suits we do the slider and stretch waistband in case the missionary would gain a little bit of weight. We also do lining in the pants down to the knee, and then also the lining in the suit coat. And also in our wools and polywool suits, we make sure that those are Teflon coated, because when you get into wools and wool blends, you have to dry clean those suits. So we make sure that those are Teflon coated. If you get anything on them, you can just take a wet rag and just wipe off the stain. We also do sweat shields in the armpits of the suit coats, And again, you want to make sure that your suit has a good fabric thread count to make sure that the durability and the longevity of the suit will last a long time. And finally, the last thing when purchasing a good missionary suit is you want to consider the price and the value. So when you are comparing competitor suits to CTR suits, you have to make sure that you check all the fabric thread counts, the features and benefits, and compare apples to apples and prices to prices with those things. So you might want to check out our packages online. You can save money by purchasing our packages at CTR Clothing. And if you're not sure exactly what suit or what items you need to purchase, if you go to our recommended package list, you can put in your mission and your MTC date, and it will give you a recommendation on what items from CTR Clothing that you could take with you. Thanks. Have a great day.